Fun time. Kids care. On a normal street in Salt Lake City, you could see a brightly painted building with neon green walls and purple doors. Above the entrance, a sign read, "Fun Time Kids Care." At first glance, it looked like a typical daycare center, but as locals drove past it day after day, they started to notice something very strange. No one ever saw a single child playing in the fenced yard. The playground equipment sat empty and covered in dust. The windows were entirely blocked out from the inside using faded drawings and thick curtains, preventing anyone from seeing what was going on inside. Naturally, people began to talk. The mystery eventually found its way to the internet, where amateur detectives started digging into the background of the daycare. That is when things got much weirder. When people searched for the business online, they found a website that looked fake and poorly thrown together. The phone numbers listed on the site would often ring endlessly, or someone would pick up and immediately hang up. The strangest clue of all came when people searched through public import records for the address. They found a shipping log showing that over 8,000 pounds of cheap plastic jewelry had been delivered to the daycare. People wondered why a small local daycare would need literal tons of plastic rings and necklaces. The internet exploded with wild theories. Some people believed it was a secret front for a criminal cartel to hide their money. Others were convinced it was a spy safe house. The most popular and disturbing theory was that the building was hiding an illegal trafficking ring. The rumors grew so huge that people started visiting the building in person to take photos, peek through the covers, and harass whoever was inside. The situation got so out of hand that police and local officials had to step in and clear the air. The truth was finally revealed, and it wasn't a dark conspiracy at all. It turned out the building was purchased years earlier by a man who wanted to give his elderly mother something to do after she retired. They decided to open a real daycare. Because they did not need to make a large profit, they only took in a very small number of kids at a time. This explained why the playground always looked empty and why the business had almost no public presence. As for the thousands of pounds of plastic jewelry, it was simply a side business. The owner imported cheap items in bulk to sell online for extra cash, and he just used the large daycare building as a storage space for the boxes.